I'm just gonna wait for the stream to
First,
load.
first edition of
Tower Talk.
Oh yeah, it says you guys are live now.
So
Yep.
here we have James, the co-host.
Yes, I'm the co-host with my friend, Mr. Blackhack here. Yes.
Go on.
And we have
And
two
here we
special
have
guests
Miss Eris
either
Vaughan.
side of me. We have Gooseboy32 and Craig
Sup?
underscore
Craig
underscore. Introduce
Goodbye.
yourselves, people. Come on. Don't be shy.
Hello, I'm Craig.
Hello, I'm Hugo. Or Gooseboy.
And
What-
today will
what-
be
what-
special
your-
guests on Tower Talk.
Okay,
Tower Talk.
let me go open
Are
an
you ready to
exotic
go?
engram quickly.
Yes, let's go.
Wait, I might want
have
to
no
take
exotic
I might want to
engrams,
take
I've
off my mask for this. There we go.
Planet. Yeah.
Oh, I could have a legendary as well. Sick. It's terrible.
Tempest
Oh yeah,
Flow,
they
the
only drop up
fourth.
to 305. Never mind.
Never mind. James, what'd you get?
Ruin Wings at 391. Why are all my exotics dropping at 391? That's the first topic. Exotics. What light are you getting these things at?
Maybe because your Galahorn's 379.
Mine are about low 380. 'Cause
I guess.
I haven't hit 380 yet.
I
Maybe
should've
because
really...
you're wearing a 379.
Yeah, I really
Galahorn.
should have done that, but you know. Oh, well.
379.
I have a 390 rocket. Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go into some Crucible, and we are going to
Rift. Oh no, supremacy.
let's do
Supremacy.
some supremacy. So, what is our first topic of the day, people? What should we talk about?
Well, I think we should talk
Festival of
about
the Lost.
yeah,
Festival
and,
of the
opinions.
Lost is currently happening.
yeah. I think we
opinions
should talk
on-
about the packages.
Yes,
packages.
opinions on your on what you've been getting out of your packages.
Well,
The Festival of the
I think
Lost.
that there should be more than just the shader and the packages, like with the candy ones. Because
They're
there's only
very,
one
very
shader,
RNG
and then
based.
there's just
Yeah.
jack-o'-lanterns.
I
But
completely
you can
agree with
only
you,
get
Mahan.
that anything.
Yeah,
Extremely
it
RNG
is
based.
very
I
RNG
think,
based.
I think we need more guaranteed loot.
And also that, what do you think on that quest? What do
The
you
quest
think?
was a bit short to cover the 2 weeks. Obviously, we cannot make
But I
assumptions.
liked it.
until
Yeah,
the
you
next
can't make
reset.
assumptions until next week's
I
come
liked
around.
it because you get a treasure thing, which you
Yeah,
have to buy from
it was
tests.
okay because you got all
So,
these
yeah,
but
Gives
it's,
different.
it's the
everyone a
fact. It's the fact you can
I-
only get one, so it's
Yeah.
pretty
I
much
don't
like,
think-
oh yeah, pay
I
to get all
think-
the masks.
It was a bit too similar to last year's Festival of the Lost quest.
Yeah, I was hoping for something more, especially because I
I
was
was hoping
there.
they'd sell more helmets as well.
Because
masks.
especially that I was there at Festival of the Lost 2015, I felt that this one was the exact same. You had pretty much
mean,
the
last year's
exact same
quest-
quest.
Last year's quest and this year's quest was literally just wear different masks,
Yeah,
Crucible,
and
PvE.
I guess it's alright because
Well,
you get
you'd
like
think
a
they'd make more new masks.
Yeah.
'Cause they only had like 5 new masks.
yeah. I
and
think
one
yeah, there was
exclusive.
around like 5 new masks, but I have to say that I was expecting more from the tower, and I was expecting more than 2 quests. And I was when because they've done. You see the reef. The reef is all done up for Festival of the Lost, but there's nothing there. There's no purpose.
Yeah,
of,
they could have should have
the
done a quest and.
yeah, like maybe Pet Revenge would give you a quest, and then it would be, let's say, to go do. Maybe you could go replay some old things from last year. And some
It was cool how
old-
they made a new quest for an emblem in the Iron Temple. Here it is.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
No,
that
They
was
I
should
think-
have done that. Petra.
The Lost Broom.
the Lost
Sparrow,
Room.
it's
That's
pretty cool.
I like that. Yeah,
And
I
Super
have to go
Black.
find the
That's-
broom.
super
Yeah, 'cause
black.
that sweet sweeper robot has lost his broom.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
enjoyed the side quest this year. That was a fun.
Yeah, all these
little
different Easter eggs and stuff that they're dropping in to do with.
Yeah, it was
things.
quite interesting.
But this
That's
super
very
black shader, what do we all think about that?
I mean, it's,
Well,
I used it.
it's been in
It
the
was long
database
awaited.
since day one. It's been
Yeah,
in the database
since day one of the
of Destiny.
of
It's been
Destiny.
in the days.
It's been in the database, and we didn't even know about it, but people were getting to get it last Festival of the
Battlefield.
Lost, but they couldn't.
And also,
very
Eris,
strange.
when you open a package, you get that other thing as well. Oh, it's called
Celery.
celery.
The sticker set. We'll get onto
I
that
reckon that'll
later.
become later.
We'll
Yeah.
get onto
Sounds like
that later
conspiracy.
on our thoughts of what can happen to that. Because
Mhm,
they
I
wouldn't
know.
just give us a piece of celery. You know.
There's
Well,
gotta be
she gave us a
something with
box
it.
of raisins last time.
Yeah, maybe this is for
Yeah.
next Festival of
But
Lost.
she
But
gave
that
us
will
something-
that will come later. We don't
Yeah,
want
but
to spoil our
Destiny 2 will
thoughts.
be out by then.
Oh, good thought.
That is true.
Or maybe they'll... I don't know what they'll do.
Oh,
Maybe it'd be cool if they
So-
had a bit more exclusives for people who did Festival of the Lost last year. Because the only noticeable difference I can tell is that
They had masks
Right.
from last year, that was it.
they have Ascendant raisins, so they don't have to pay 25 notes a light if they want to get the super black shader.
Yeah, I think it should have been a bit more.
oh God.
A bit more. Because basically all the masks you could have gotten last year, you can get
Yeah.
this year.
So what do
Yeah.
we think about these emblems then? This one from Trials, because we haven't had Trials yet.
We haven't
So-
had trials. It's only been what 2 days into the festival.
Yeah. How do you
so
think we're
far-
going to acquire this emblem from Trials?
I definitely don't think that it's going to be from going flawless.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think it could
see
be a
Bungie
random
doing
drop.
that. Yeah, it could be like the emblem that we have now for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think Bungie would be that mean and make you go 5 wins or flawless.
No. Yeah. No. It could possibly be.
Shader.
It could be a. Yeah, I do believe it's a random drop. To be honest.
I think it just should be an
Oh.
endgame drop. The emblem.
Yeah. That makes sense. I think that's the most logical thing Bungie could go with.
I mean, if
Well,
they
you know.
made it like 5 wins and finish a card, some people can't go 5 wins. So
Yeah,
Yeah, some people just aren't genuinely good enough.
it's like I believe that Bungie, I hope, and I say this with a lot of hope, that they'll make this emblem easy enough to acquire
They need more exclusive
that
stuff as
everybody can acquire it. But I want it to be so it feels achieving once you've got it. I don't want it to be like
stuff that
just a random.
And I don't really want it to be RNG based as well.
Yeah,
no,
Most things.
everything in Destiny's practically RNG.
maybe you could get it from finishing a trials
Maybe faction
passage.
packages, you know, like
Yeah,
but you get a
factions
package
could do
from
their
that
own
dude.
thing
the
for
trials dude,
Festival of the Lost.
and then maybe he gives you it.
And also, just something
That'd
to
be
do with Festival of the Lost. I didn't like it how only Eva Levante was your only quest
I think
giver, really.
this would be a
People
cool
want
idea.
it.
Like maybe Brother Vance would give
Oh.
you a quest and you had to like do
Oh,
stuff in
that's nice.
trials.
Yeah, maybe that's how you're going to do it. Brother Vance is going to
Oh, like
give
the
you a
bounties.
quest.
Maybe you should
I'm
get
just
it from your gold tier.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, so anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Well, I highly doubt that.
Or maybe a silver tier reward. It could be.
But
Yeah,
maybe,
you have-
It could be a random drop from any bounty.
Yeah, that'd be
maybe.
that'd be
Oh
nice.
yeah, like the Thorn quest.
Yeah, like
And
the
you're
Thorn
guaranteed
quest.
it at least. You're guaranteed it at least once over your 3 characters.
Yeah, so it's got a high enough drop
That'd be
rate
cool.
that it's guaranteed on characters.
Yeah, but it's
So you
not
do have
like
to do
it's not.
trials.
It would possibly require you to do trials on all 3 characters, maybe to promote
Yeah.
trials a bit more to
I like
newer
the stuff
players.
that's like, you know, like the super black. I like that where it feels achieving when you get it, or candlelight.
Yeah, because especially
then
once
it
if you
goes-
didn't watch a
you
video
can't
on
get
it,
it if Festival of the Lost
especially
finishes.
if you didn't
Yeah.
watch a video on it and you just randomly found it, that would
That'd be
feel
pretty
very
cool.
achieving.
Yeah, that would be very achieving.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like you discovered a new thing without any help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's how I felt when I got the unquiet shader.
I'm
That'd be
hoping that
cool.
they do something like that in Destiny
Oh,
2.
like the green one.
Like
Yeah.
you get a lot of different things in
I mean-
Destiny 2.
No one was expecting that shader, that green one, to drop. I mean, I got it dropped quite late.
People were expecting it to be there, but they weren't sure on the.
Yeah, they
what
weren't
it
They
means.
weren't sure how to get it.
It's like I saw in my first game of Festival of the Lost that it was just there, and I got it in my first game.
You
But
got it from
I'm
your
seeing
first
people
game, didn't you?
still get it,
Yeah.
so I don't know what the drop rate is yet.
Well,
The drop
it'll
rate's
just be
pretty
people-
high. It's pretty
I've
high.
seen people who don't have it not get it, but I believe that it is pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got it on my third game.
I got it on my first game,
Me too.
so I don't believe that it's extremely rare, because I know a lot of people did get it on their first games.
There was
Although, do
there
you
was
like
one thing
that,
I am
that it's quite
hoping.
easy to get.
There is one thing I
do
am
you not?
hoping for next week of Festival of the Lost though, and that's
What, new quest line?
yeah, and that's that we get a new quest line, so that
Maybe some new side quests as well.
yeah.
Or maybe just a continuity from the quest we already have. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like, it's like the fallen, what are they called? Like the pumpkins have taken over the fallen.
Really,
And all the fallen have like
Really?
jack-o'-lanterns on their head for the first like a week.
really. That would be cool though.
That'd be
They
funny.
did stuff
That'd
not
be
just
funny.
to the tower vendors, but they did stuff to the
Like, to the
entire
enemies
races
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
such a
races
stupid
celebrated
idea.
the festival as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
that
kind of
would be
like
pretty
a
cool.
worldwide festival.
Like, imagine just like Axis having like a massive like engram.
A giant engram on his head.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be
Or like he had the
And then if you
Steven
kill
Loeb mask
Axis,
on
then
him.
if you kill Axis, you get the Axis mask.
Yeah. Like you
Yeah.
did, you know, like last year. I don't know if you guys know, but last year you had to like do all these separate quests to get like you had to jump off the
Yeah.
tower a certain amount of times.
It was like jump off the towers, Atheon and stuff.
Yeah, and like
Well,
they've
you just
kind of
get-
implemented that in this, but I'm thinking
Not
that
really.
yeah, there's kind of that sort of element of it. I definitely think last year's
Yeah.
Festival of the Lost was better than this year, just because
I guess that's
last
just because
year
it's
was
new. It was new.
It was
Yeah.
fresh. It was fresh, yeah.
it was a completely new thing that
Because
nobody
no
had.
one knew what it was.
You
Yeah,
sort of knew what to expect this year.
yeah,
we
there was a
expected
vague
more.
idea
We sort of
of
expected
what we
something
were doing.
different, but we just didn't get it.
I was yeah,
Bungie, they aren't the best at doing stuff that people haven't already got. Like what they want.
they're very good at
I
repeating
mean, it's cool
themselves.
that they
I have to say,
bring Thorn back. It's pretty good that they bring Thorn back.
Well,
yeah,
that had nothing to do with Festival of the Lost, but...
No, but that's just what happened.
I mean, yeah, they brought some favourites back. Obviously not as strong as year one, but... I mean, I think it was still a good move to bring it back.
Bring them back. Yeah.
So what do we think about Rise of Iron as a whole right now? As we've had
Well,
lots of
I
I,
thought it
time.
was
I definitely
quite
don't
fun.
think it should be as priced as high as Taken King was, because Taken King definitely had more content.
Yeah,
it's not though.
Yeah. But
Taken King was £40. This was £25.
Was it? No, it was $40, I swear.
Was it?
Yeah, I swear it was $40.
Taken
Yeah.
King was like $50. This was like 40.
I got like
It's
the,
I got
the legendary collection for like
Collector's edition,
£25.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you get all the DLCs with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I got.
Like, what's your opinion on, you know, the Outbreak Prime questline?
Oh, I haven't even done it yet. It's cool that they
Yeah.
added something else in the raid.
Like,
I mean-
it's just a way to get the raid exotic. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Vex,
I think it's
Vex
quite cool,
Mythoplasm,
but-
Necrochasm.
I think it's a really good quest. I
Much.
personally think it's pretty good.
Yeah, good idea.
I
That's
wouldn't
something
exactly say
that-
it's the best quest ever in Destiny, because that's what Dato said. I wouldn't exactly agree with him on that.
I do like how they
Yeah,
have.
it's the best.
They've got a more. They've got. So it's more of a raid exotic this year.
Yeah, like,
This
you
year.
have to do a lot of
Yeah,
raid
because Touch of
based.
Malice was sort of
Touch of Malice
disconnected
wasn't
from
really
the
a raid
ones, yeah.
exotic. It was a. It
Like,
was
some
an
of the-
exotic.
It was
It was
a
an.
raid, but
But
it
you
wasn't.
had to
Yeah,
do the
it was
raid.
an exotic that benefited you in the raid. This isn't that.
You don't. It doesn't really benefit.
This can be used in all. This can be used in all
all
competitions.
around.
With Necrochasm, you could do all of it outside of the raid, apart from just get a Crux of Crota. That's all you had to do.
I had a Crux Crota. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't dismantle it. That was ages ago.
I'm still trying to get Necrochasm. Because
Oh,
I haven't got it on PlayStation.
Well, you had it on Xbox.
No, I had the Quest on Xbox.
Right.
Oh, tied
Okay.
game.
Tied game.
Very
Tied?
rare.
I've never seen that before.
Never had a tied game?
No, not on Supremacy, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't tried it.
What do you think about all the new snipers that have been brought in? Because there wasn't really many snipers. It was longbow,
Snipers. That is a very good
And
topic.
LDR.
What do we
They were the only
think about
really
the
good
sniper
snipers.
nerf and stuff?
Obviously,
How-
that was the new Crucible one, the AM, what was it?
And the Event
AM7, AMR7.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That one.
The Bitter Edge, which is beast.
Those Event
Oh,
Horizon.
the
bits.
ones that they brought back from year one, the Matador, the
Oh, and, yeah, it's the highest aim assist.
Yeah, all of the
That's
Crucible
77%,
weapons seem to be
Pretty good.
bad,
7.7 was
and
the
they seem to
fusion
be in their
rifle.
prime.
yeah, but it's.
It's
I
good.
know it's not fusion, but like it was one of the year one weapons that they brought back. So like the AMR,
Yeah, Hopscotch, Pilgrim.
77 Wizard, and like the Matador.
Yeah, they've brought them all back.
I thought that was good.
I think, yeah, this year was quite a lot of, like bringing
Devil's
stuff
Dawn.
Yeah,
came
because
out, not a high
Bungie
impact
did say
sniper.
that they were gonna bring back. Rise of Iron was sort of based off nostalgia.
Yeah,
Yeah, like bringing
I,
back all the year one weapons.
Yeah.
going off that
Like
point, I
G1
definitely
Thorn.
agree with you with the Kvozdov quest. That was very nostalgic in the way
And
that
yeah,
it
they
brought you back.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Kvostok.
Yeah, it was very
That-
similar
that
to
was
how you got it in
G1.
year one.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
like G1,
well, actually-
Thorn.
It
There's
brought
a
you
lot
back.
of,
If you didn't have a Kvostov to dismantle, it's cool how they brought you back to where you first started the game.
Yeah. It was cool how they bring out loads of new like snipers with high impact, like Devil's Dawn, but not forgotten. They added like loads of new Event Horizon.
Yeah, they brought more
loads
Black
of-
Spindle type impact snipers to the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I definitely think
Yeah,
because the community wanted that sort of sniper, they definitely delivered with that type
Yeah,
of
because
sniper.
remember with the nerf, they nerfed the like the longbow, and
Yeah.
because they could one hit supers, but they said, oh yeah, only this Black Spindle archetype can one hit supers. So I understand why they've like made Event Horizon and Devil's Dawn, because they're that archetype, so they're made
Yeah.
for.
What do you think
Killing
about the
supers.
strike skeleton keys? Because I did 10 strikes today and only got
Oh,
one skeleton key.
they're very grindy.
I think
First
the
fight.
rarity needs to be increased slightly, just a little bit.
Yeah, like they
Yeah,
need
but
to
it's
be
like-
more common.
How many Omega strikes did you have to do to get a grasp?
Wait, you
I
want?
mean-
Yeah,
no,
plus you do, when I used my skeleton key on that, I got the Omega one. So
Did you say
Yeah,
that
that's
you
how I
want the
got.
rarity to be increased? Of
slightly,
skeleton
yeah.
keys?
No,
Yeah.
the drop rate,
decrease.
Oh,
Decrease.
you want the drop rate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
drop rate, the
You want
drop
it to
rate
be
of.
decreased, not increased.
yeah.
If you get it increased, we practically wouldn't get any.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, you just wouldn't. I did 10 strikes and got one. The only reason I did it is because I was going for candlelight. Oh yeah, what do you think about that as well? The new shaders actually being put in strike boards, and that.
Well, that's only one at the moment, I believe.
Yeah, but I think they'll do it more. I think they'll do it more.
Yeah, I think they'll
That
add
could be a
shaders.
possibility, yeah.
Maybe like SRL shaders, because you know how they
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that'd
I'm
be
looking forward to
They said-
SRL.
Because you know
Yeah,
how
I
they
never
said
got
with
to experience it
SRL,
last year.
you can still be rewarded
I
even
did.
if you don't like racing.
cool. Yeah, you were. I did the Sparrow racing last year, and I enjoyed that.
Sparrow racing was definitely fun. And I watched the Bungie stream last night, and they were commenting on keeping the brooms as a sparrow.
Yeah, I think that should be a thing.
I think
That would
it,
be hilarious in SRL.
Yeah,
Like, just a bunch of brooms.
They're just a watch.
because I would like to think that Bungie would kind of keep all these things that are coming to Destiny 1 right now, because obviously we're not going to have them in Destiny 2.
However,
'Cause-
I don't
Yeah.
think that the broom
Because
should be
obviously
in
the
SRL
characters
style,
don't seem to be carrying over.
because they can do flips. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't- yeah.
talking about Destiny 2, do you think they'll reward people for playing Destiny 1? Like,
I
in some
don't
way,
know.
like,
I think
Yeah,
you know how
I do.
you know how like Destiny players got their shader from shader was it emblem from year 1 that you could only
Yeah.
acquire in year 1 and like you see all these people
yeah, the
wearing
old
it.
guard.
Yeah.
yeah,
It would be cool if they made the Lost Broom into like a sort of like a little bit side quest. So like how the robot lost its broom.
Yeah.
Like, you bring
Yeah,
the
that
broom
would
even
to it,
even
and
a
then it turns
grimoire
into a
card on
shader
it.
for
I
you.
would. I
there
just.
already is a Grimoire card.
Is there a grimoire card on the broom?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
so.
you get a Grimoire card when you pick it up.
Let me check.
When you
I'm
recover
not
it.
too sure.
Let me just type it up.
It could be.
I'm pretty sure there is. There should be.
Bungie.net.
If there's not, I'll be quite surprised.
I'm just checking quickly. I would like to think that there is one. It'd
Yeah,
be
me
quite
too.
nice. Because
I'm pretty sure there is.
I saw that there was that you got Grimoire from Festival of the Lost when you first loaded into the tower.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, probably to say that you were like there when Festival of Lost
Yeah.
happened.
like on Halloween. I liked how it was like trick or treating, like when you have to go to fill your candies bag up for the
Yeah,
first time. you have to speak to all the
I
people.
thought that, yeah, because they did that last
like that.
year,
It was
and
like
you're
trick or
kind of
treating.
going around the place. Yeah. I was
I think
hoping
it
they
should
did
be
it.
more like
I was
that.
hoping
I
they
think
did
it
it with
should
the
be every day.
gunsmith. I was hoping they did it with the gunsmith because the gunsmith
Why?
right now doesn't exactly have a purpose, does he?
No, yeah. It gives
Well,
you
yeah,
ace of
so-
spades, halala.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, yeah, but those are relatively old quests. They were around since
Yeah,
the start of
yeah.
Taken King now.
The first curse is pretty cool.
First curse, yeah. So what do we
Rank
think of
fire,
these
I like that.
ornaments?
Ornaments.
Oh, yeah,
Ornaments.
ornaments. Especially
I
the bad juju ones, they go at the end of Festival of the
Yeah,
Lost.
but
I
they,
Yeah,
I
think you
think,
should have more chances to get them without spending money, because you can only get at the moment you can only get one a week.
yeah, the bad juju
Bungie
ones are
said the
going
bad
out
juju-
of. They are going to the Radiant Treasures after Festival.
Oh yeah,
of the
no,
Lost.
I mean,
No, no,
I mean like genuine
no,
Radiant
no.
treasures
I
should
go
have
in.
more.
They completely
No,
go.
they are.
No,
They
they're
said
going
in the
in,
they said in the
Radiant
Bungie
Treasures.
stream that they are.
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
So-
aren't they going into Radiant
you do.
Treasures?
Yeah,
So
they
you do
are.
have a chance to get them then.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
still have a chance to get them, which I find is very thoughtful of them, because people don't want
It'd
to.
be cool if they made the Radiant treasures like how they did Stellan treasures, how you can get like 3 a week in each like 1 a week in each character.
Well, they do.
No, they don't. You only get
Right,
one.
oh, it's one a week, isn't it?
It's one
Yeah.
per account.
I prefer if they did
I
one
think
per
that's a bit
character.
naughty, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like what
prefer
they
it
like
more.
what they did with Sterling Treasures.
It's not like it gives you like physical changes to like
It
increase
doesn't
your.
give you like a boost or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, no, it only gives you crucible boost. Well,
Well, I guess if they did it, you would see more people using them around. Like,
yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing.
yeah,
I
That'd
mean,
be good.
it'd be
I
nice
would
to
mean,
like
they
to
make
see
everyone's
more
guns
people
look
use
better.
it.
I'm sure people would be a lot happy if they had certain like ornaments that they wanted.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not exactly happy when I get Kavostov ornaments every week.
Yeah. And
I haven't even got
I wish
Yo-Yo
wish
yet.
that
That's how
there's
I'm
no
up here.
just checking.
I
There
got that
isn't
in my
a
first one.
ornament like kiosk, is there?
No, I don't
No.
believe there is. I think once you dismantle it, you can't get it unless you go
Yeah.
for it again.
That's a
Which
that's
is
a bit
bad.
weird. I would personally like to
Yeah, that's
see.
a good thing, idea, actually. They should make the kiosks for that.
Because it is because at the end of the day, they are exotics technically.
Yeah, they are just
they're hard to
adding
get,
to your
yeah, one a
exotics. And the likelihood, like, I haven't got a single trespasser ornament.
Me neither.
I've only got the
Yeah, I
one.
have.
I've only got the one
Oh,
from Zer.
Why
I
did
haven't
you buy
even gotten
that?
Trespasser.
Yeah, I got
You
that
don't
one.
even have the Trespasser.
Oh.
No. I got Rise of Iron like literally the day after Zell went.
Oh yeah, you didn't pre-order it, did you?
No. What, did
You
you get
missed out on
Trespasser if you pre-ordered it?
No, but you get Rise of Iron earlier, so you can actually
yeah,
buy
yeah.
it.
Oh yes, Gallowing and the Gallahorn, as in the horn for the Gallowing. What do we think about PlayStation and Xbox users being
We're
able
getting
to get them for
exclusive
Silver
stuff.
Dust?
I
Is
don't
it
know, I
Silver
would
Dust?
prefer if they just made... I mean, if they made the Iron Gallowing free for people who pre-ordered it, they should just make the normal Gallowing free for...
Because you can get the normal Gallowing for Silver Dust. You can't
Yeah,
get the
but
Gallahorn
it's
though.
relatively expensive. I mean, it's 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And people say
ridiculously
that.
expensive.
And I'm like, for something that people like,
this is
I might,
Fowler.
let's say for instance, I was a year 1 player and I always choose Gallahorn, but yet I can't get the Gallowing because I didn't pre-order it, and I
Oh my
don't
God.
have enough Silver Dust. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna have to just dismantle all of these ornaments that I'm getting? Like, they
I
need
just
to.
realised I'm using Defender.
Oh, well done. You need to have another way to get Silver Dust, I think, instead of just dismantling these ornaments that you can only get once
Like, you get
a week.
one a week. Yeah. I
Well,
don't-
in the most recent patch, they with like Days of Iron ornaments, they don't require Silver Dust to add anymore.
Do they not?
No,
Oh, that's good.
Do they not? Really?
no,
Really?
No,
That's
they
good.
do.
But
They still do.
no. The exotic ones don't. The exotic ones still do, but the Days of Iron ones don't.
Oh yeah, I noticed
No,
that when
no,
I was
seriously,
putting.
I
I
swear
noticed
they
that
do.
when I was putting my Days of Iron ornaments on my Days of Iron gear.
Iron ornament.
Wait, I
on
can
my,
check that out somewhere in Days of Iron Helmet. No, still costs 5 Silver Dust.
Yeah, it does cost 5 Silver Dust.
Yeah.
The raid. Where do we start
Oh,
with
I
the
like
raid?
the raid.
The raid
It's like
is great.
short. It's short.
I,
though.
I definitely don't think they sort of lied about it a little. They said it was going to be harder and longer than King's Fall.
It's not
Definitely
longer.
true.
It is not longer, and to some
It's not
extent,
harder.
I guess it kind of needs more
It is
teamwork for Axis Part 2 and Part
I definitely
1.
think it's a lot easier than King's Fall was.
Yeah.
I mean, like they literally.
I see the
puzzles aren't even
I
puzzles.
definitely see the resemblance between Axis and Oryx in the battles.
How do you feel about no jumping puzzle as well? There was a jumping puzzle in every single raid.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's not a
mhm.
jumping puzzle now.
It's not in Croton. It's not in
Yeah,
Croton
there's-
actually. But it's had a jumping puzzle.
Yeah.
You're calling
Oh, like,
you're calling
it did have a
Crota not a
mini
good
level.
raid.
Oh, it does have actually a kind of jumping puzzle.
Yeah, it does. It has like a mini one, like in between Fossick and the Siege Engine.
Crota, yeah.
It's like
Oh
a
my
sort
God.
of.
And you have a jumping puzzle to get all the exotic chests.
Yeah, exotic
I like
chests.
that.
What do we feel about the amount of chests are in?
Oh, I get too many exotics from
I
them.
think there are way too many.
Yeah.
there's
for
5.
the raid.
And I think that instead of you just getting a guaranteed,
I mean, there was
basically,
literally only one exotic chest.
you're basically
in,
guaranteed a legacy engram. So
Yeah, you are. You're guaranteed a legendary.
I
Or an
think that
exotic.
you either need to add something else in there and take away the guaranteed legacy, or
Yeah.
you need to make like you need not as many exotic chests.
What about the Siva key fragments and how you can make them into the actual key?
Yeah, that's
Oh my
something.
god, he got full auto rangefinder. There's
He
nothing.
just got a God Roll Matador.
You must be happy.
You've probably got rifle barrel as well.
He got 2 crests and 1 deny. He got a 0.6 KD. Thanks, RNG.
Oh, wow.
That's a good thing. What do we think about this? As in, like, people that are
Good
worse
players
and
need
they
to be
don't
rewarded.
do as
Bungie.
players that
Good
do
players
well in
must be
games. They
rewarded.
need to be rewarded. I definitely feel that needs to be a thing in Destiny 2.
Don't give me a
Yeah.
365 cloak when I
Yeah,
go.
I
when have
don't
a
want
7
a
KD
36.
in
I don't want a
elimination.
365 blue bond or helmet and boots because I got, let's say,
Hey,
in
let's start
Clash,
tracking on it.
I got a 10 KD or something.
No, I kind of like that.
It really
Skill-based
just
matchmaking.
depends.
Should we talk about skill-based
skill-based
matchmaking?
That needs to be a thing.
Skill-based matchmaking. Oh yeah, that is a very, very, very.
That needs to be in there somewhere, Bungie. Can you please put it in
Yeah,
there?
but remember,
Wait,
like,
can we please talk about the invective? For God's sake! Oh my God!
My favorite weapon. Oh,
Just kill it, please. Just kill its fire rate.
don't. It's a good weapon. It's
Just
a
literally
good.
just burn it alive.
It's
burn
a
it.
good
its
weapon.
fire rate should be slowed. Its fire
It's
rate
not
should be slowed.
necessary. It's really not necessary. Like, why
It's a
would
good
why does it
weapon.
need that fire rate? Why does it need to be? Is it even full auto? I swear it's full
Yeah,
auto.
it is full auto.
It is full auto.
It is for
I don't even. I use it and I don't use it as full auto. I just double tap it because I feel that that's quicker than holding it down. I haven't actually tried holding down the invective, like in.
I'm gonna use invective now because, like, oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm using Invective now.
Wait, I think I dismantled it. Oops.
Oh, you
No,
dismantled,
I dismantled
dismantled a
Invective.
god.
I should probably just like buy it back. 'Cause that thing is just unreal.
There's that wrong.
Raid weapons.
I like how
I was
you know,
expecting-
perks
I was-
double up.
I was
I
expecting
like how the
better.
perks.
I
Yeah,
was honestly
but I like-
expecting better.
I like how the
I
perks.
I like how they have
like,
specific how they
double
build
up.
on their second perk column. I like how they build
Yeah.
on it with the last
Yeah,
one.
that's
So
cool,
for
that's
for the Quantiplasm, it's got Battle Runner and then Running Interference, which is
I think
like
the names
increased
aren't very
armor.
creative. The names are a bit
Yeah, like
iffy. How they have like
Sound
weird
and
like
Fury,
Ethan over.
Sound and Fury, like
Quantiplasm's alright. I think Quantiplasm is a good name. But I mean, like Medulla Ex Machina. It's just a bit tacky.
yeah, or like
Also, can I just comment? I feel that they need some sort of like adept kind of version. So you know in Kingsfall how you had the hard mode raid gear, and then
yeah,
you had
the Harrowed.
the normal
They
mode.
don't have
Harrowed.
that. Yeah, they need
Yeah, I
that.
don't like how they
just-
split up the weapons
Yeah.
this time.
It's like weapons, like you can only get certain weapons. Like
Oh.
I might not be able to run, I might not be able to run hard mode raid because maybe I might not have the skill set. It's like
Yeah. So that means you're literally locked off from
Yeah,
specific weapons.
I
You
can't
you'll never get them.
physically get it, and it's like I was hoping from when normal mode dropped, I was hoping that I could be getting the sniper, getting the machine gun,
Yeah.
and I'm like, but they've just come along and they've given us hard mode raid like armor, and
Yeah,
not
they give
weapons.
us hard mode raid armor, but no weapons. I
And
don't
it's
get
like
that.
I would love to think about what
It's weird as
conversations
well,
they had
because
when
it's
they were
not-
coming up with that idea. It's like
Yeah.
It's not
who
like the
gave
pulse
the
rifle or
idea
the
for
hand
that?
cannon are significantly better than the auto and the
And
scout,
it's-
so I don't
and it's
understand why
like,
they were separated.
I
the hard
can't.
mode.
Some people may not be able to remember which weapons come from which part of the raid. So like when I was going through Crucible, I'm like getting shot down by the raid sniper, and I'm like, I know that that's the hard mode raid sniper, but some people might not be able to. So like when Kingsfall had a hard mode raid, I was like, I knew that these guys were good at PvE, and I knew that these guys grinded the raid, and they put their heart and soul into it. Now people can just roll it over because they forget that they are actually a thing.
Yeah. It was very hard for us when we were at normal mode level to even complete.
Oh my
Kingsfall.
god,
Now,
our first
literally-
run of Kingsfall. Oh my
Literally
god.
2 days ago, we 5-manned Axis Part 1, which I don't think
Yeah.
should be.
yeah, that was
Especially-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
We couldn't 6-man it, but we could 5-man
We
it.
couldn't
not-
six,
it's
we
not
couldn't
even
six man it. We couldn't 6-man it a week ago, but yet we can 5-man
And
it
it's
now.
not like we have difficulty doing it as well.
It's sometimes
No,
the
wasn't.
people that we play with, and the way that we go about these things.
You can just tell the difficulty by how quick it took people to finish the raid when it first came out. For Kingsfall,
Yeah.
it took Dato like what 14 hours, and for
Like it took like 3
Wrath
hours.
and Machine, it was like 3-4 hours only. I think I don't know.
Yeah, you see these people doing like Kingsfall and
There's
stuff. When Kingsfall dropped, and it was like.
Still had a lot more mechanics.
And then
It's
you
like
see
I
the
understand.
I think
the-
I think
and
somebody
then you see the world's first hard mode in
people grinded
Because
out
not
the
even
raid
that
that
was
much
changed.
that they
Access
knew.
was exactly the same.
Yeah,
Yeah. And the
Oh,
only
this
reason they
is-
changed the siege engine was there was a Devil Walker in the middle.
This is a good idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
how do
I
you
agree.
feel about this exclusive map, Icarus?
Yeah,
Is this the one?
I was just about to comment on that. PlayStation exclusives. What do we think? What do we
many,
think about
too
exclusives
many.
in a whole? Because
Too
like
many.
Xbox players may have to wait. They have to wait a year. So like people that were playing Kingsfall, they've just got the Kingsfall exotics and
They're
all
not
the
going to get
Kingsfall
Zen
things.
Meteor. I don't think they'll ever get Zen Meteor, will they? Or what was it?
Yeah, they will never
Zen
be able.
Meteor
They
or-
probably will never be able to play on this
I
map.
mean, in the lifespan of this Destiny, they won't be able to get Zen Meteor. They'll have to wait till Destiny 2 comes out, and then they just have a year.
The meteor will probably be gone by then.
That's an
No,
idea.
no,
Are
not
they
many
going to
people-
keep?
not as
Are they
many
going
people.
to keep the exotics in Destiny 2?
No, I don't reckon they will.
Are they going to
I think
make?
they're going to change the whole system. No, I think they'll change the whole system.
Yeah, me too.
I'm hoping they
I think
do
they'll
something
keep the
like that.
concept of how the concepts of. I don't even think they'll keep the concept of light level. Not even
I
sure.
want them
Yeah.
to. It's done them. It's
They're going
done. It's changed the game so much from having no light level and light not mattering to light
I
mattering
like
so
being the main
much.
thing in the game, yeah.
I definitely think that light needs to still be there.
Yeah.
But then it'd be the same game.
I think it's guaranteed that they're going to change a lot. in Destiny 2.
I hope there's going to be a difference in the game.
A lot of change, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
want it
it's
to be the
just-
same game every year.
I don't want it to feel
I
like an
definitely- I
expansion.
definitely-
I don't want it to feel like an expansion on Destiny 1. I want
I
it to
don't
feel
want
like
it
a
to feel like
completely new
it's
game.
FIFA. I don't want it to feel like it's FIFA.
Yeah, like
Same game
just a
every
repeated game
few
every
years.
single year.
Every 2 years? Every year.
I guess they do add the
It's-
occasional thing into FIFA every so often.
Like the journey. Like
The journey was a very welcomed addition, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
they
we're not
won't
here
do
to
that
talk
again.
about FIFA.
Yeah,
we're not here to
this
talk
is
about
how it
FIFA.
goes.
This is Destiny. So
Yeah.
So,
I think it's time to discuss
do we
the
discuss
legendary
the celery?
vegetable stick meme. Vegetable stick meme.
Do we dare talk about the celery?
Do we even think about discussing it?
So if you don't know what we're talking about when you do the Super Black quest. We
Super
are talking
Black.
about you get a little piece of
Thing
set.
from Eris. It's actually not a little.
Oh, it's not. It's just a stick of celery.
It's not little. It's wilted.
Well, yeah, it's a little wilted.
What?
That's the description.
You get a piece
can-
of celery from Eris.
Yeah, you get a piece of celery.
It's like a Bungie,
And,
a Bungie complaining that the American health system is horrible and they want them to stop getting fat.
James, we're talking about celery here.
I
I don't
know,
think
I'm
they'd
just coming
fit
up
all
ideas
that
here.
deep meaning into one stick of celery.
Well, they did
It's
it.
too wilted for that.
Yeah.
Too wilted to do something like that.
I think that that celery's gonna come like next reset. It's gonna be like part
Yeah,
of a quest.
yeah, I was also thinking that, like, what if it had some meaning next
It could
reset?
mutate. It could mutate. It could mutate.
A mutated
Maybe.
stick of celery.
Mutated
Really?
celery.
I
give
really
to
hope they add
Eris Dawn.
custom games. That's just what I want.
They just added what?
That's private
like
matches.
custom
They're
games
not
and
custom.
private matches are different.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
different.
fair enough.
Custom,
Oh,
are
you mean like you make your own games?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
instead
like-
of having
like-
restrictions on what games you can and
Yeah.
you can't play.
Yeah, you can only like play Rift or Supremacy or Rumble.
Yeah. So you're kind of restricted
I
to the
think you
games
should
that you
just be able to
play.
go into a free world where you can just do what you
Yeah,
want.
that'd be something like you're
But not
able to
Minecraft.
you're able to make
Yeah,
your
not
own
like
kind of
control and that.
things. So you can like insert like let's say you can insert a
You can
pipe.
make like a Destiny Hunger Games where you collect certain exotics along the way. And
Yeah, and like
Or like
I know
story
I forgot
mode.
what it's called, but it's in Black
you can
Ops
get
and it's
radiant
like
treasures and you open them and then they
The
give
thing-
you exotics.
yeah, it's
through
like-
the
I
games.
don't think it's go that far, but okay.
Or maybe they could add some sort of mod tools.
yeah, and like
Maybe.
you could
Okay.
or competitions like live competitions. They don't have those really in Destiny. It's like
Oh
where
yeah, like weekly.
Oh, MLG and that.
Yeah, it's like with-
tournaments.
yeah.
no,
it's
no,
like-
no. Like more like
We-
sort of like get like almost like 100 kills with the No Land Beyond or something. That would be like.
Hey, I don't have that gun
competition
yet.
Hey, don't bring up the No Land Beyond on this show.
Hey,
That's
I can
forbidden
use it
weapon.
right now. I can embarrass myself live by using it, but I can still use it.
I'm using it.
Oh.
Oh my
I'm
god.
using it now.
I don't have it. That's another thing. What do you
What?
think about packages? Like, you can pick weapons, armor, or chroma.
Yeah, I
Things
like
like that.
that. I like that concept now.
I don't like how restricted the chroma is though.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's not
Like
much
the
in
only
it.
chroma gear you can get
There's
is
not much
year
you
2
you can do with it.
chroma gear. Year 2 chroma gear. That's all you get. And there's
Yeah, but you
nothing.
can't even get the year 2 chroma gear anymore.
Yeah, you can. You still have sterling treasures.
Really?
But, yeah,
Oh yeah, there's stunning shots.
it's still a thing.
I like
That's
how they
something.
did like
the
the taken
the
shimmer.
April update isn't really a thing anymore. It's like you didn't really need the
Yeah.
April update in
You don't
Taken
need
King.
Prison of Elders anymore. No,
It's like, what's the point in
Challenge
Prison of
of
Elders?
Yeah, I don't like how they didn't bring the light caps up for those activities.
They did. Challenge of Elders has got up to 385 now. Pretty
Does it?
sure. I think so.
I think yeah, the
Ser-
in-game loot drops can
seriously?
drop up to 385.
Yeah, I think so.
I know Kingsfall definitely didn't change.
No, Kingsford didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. That's another thing. What do we think about the whole changing of the systems with Archon Scorch?
I really like how they didn't like make year 2 exotics worthless. How they did like for year 1 to year 2.
Yeah.
I like how they kept
Yeah.
it. That was a good move.
Yeah. Wait, can I just say, I don't think that year 3 feels like a completely new sort of year.
New one. No, because they
It kind of just feels like a really
But that's not a
large
bad thing.
April
That's not a bad
update.
thing though.
It feels like a really large
That's a
April
good thing.
update, and I
That's a good thing.
like that sort of thing. And it's like with the transition from year 1 to year 2, that
That felt like a new game.
well that had to be really, because the way that Destiny like year 1 started wasn't really that good. And it's like
Yeah, no, the story was very bare.
they
The story
did
was
so
very bare.
much to improve from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2. I definitely think that they didn't need to do that with The Rise of Iron.
Yeah, they didn't need to.
And I like that sort of thing that they've done here.
Yeah.
Oh, special takes so long to spawn in.
That's another thing. We're playing Supremacy. We haven't talked about it yet. What do you think of Supremacy?
Oh yeah, Supremacy.
Supremacy is.
I like it. They have Rumble Supremacy as well now. I like that.
It's cool. I like it. I mean, it's very
It's
similar
basically
to
Kill Confirmed.
Kill Confirmed. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Kill Confirmed from Call of Duty.
But I
Obviously,
definitely
Rift is
think
similar to
Destiny needed something like that though, because all the game modes are really very similar to each other. This one's very different because snipers aren't really needed that much in this, and I know that that's not a very good thing because shotguns
It's
are very
not.
annoying.
Yeah, no, I don't think shotguns are overpowered. I think that everything else
They
is
do what
that
they're
good.
supposed to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think everything else is that good.
Although
After
shotguns
the-
are real life. I
Like
have
the
range.
sniper zoom changes were like really unnecessary.
Yeah, that
It's like they
annoys
haven't
me.
really done much to snipers, have they? That didn't really change the way
They
that
made
we.
the flints
Yeah, they did. They
ridiculous.
literally they nerfed them a bunch, like with the instead
I know,
of,
but
like,
with the
scope.
Revenge is
zoom, with the
ridiculous
zoom
now.
and all that's like, what was the point
That
in
has
it?
changed a lot.
Yeah, I know, and like people may not think that's a big deal, but I mean, when it comes to actual sniping, you can actually
It is a
feel
big
it.
deal. It's
You can feel
harder.
it. Yeah.
That's another thing. Exotic drops from Endgame. Have you
Three
been getting a lot?
coins are so
Have you been getting a lot?
No, 3 coins is literally the only chance you have.
Yeah,
But
like
to be-
in year 1, like you could.
You were
Like, exotics would
like
drop.
you were like a god if you got an exotic in year 1. Hey, we finally got somebody that did
Oh,
well in the
rangefinder.
team get some Endgame loot.
Rangefinder, feeding frenzy.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm probably gonna infuse it.
So what do we feel about people saying that they want to get rid of Xur and 3 of coins and strange coins?
Nah.
No,
Nah.
Zoro's good.
Yeah,
Zoro's
right.
good.
Zera's live. Zera's live.
Zoro's good. I see no reason to scrap that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like Zer was a really good thing. Like
in my eyes,
it was most people in year one. It was most people's way to get
Exotic.
Eastern exotics.
And
Yeah, I
people
wouldn't really
didn't
want
get the Yalahorn because they were stupid. They didn't realize how OP it was back then.
they did later on. Yeah, because Zerso
Yeah.
Yalahorn in the first week to me.
Second.
I saw
That's
Fast
something.
Wiki
I'm
Soul
glad that they
Bloodbath.
haven't repeated the same thing with Zer since year one, where classes are getting the same thing over and over again.
Do you think Yalahorn's still OP, or do you think it's?
No,
would
no,
say-
it's definitely the best rocket, but I definitely don't think it's as overpowered.
Yeah,
as
it's
it
not
was.
as
I don't think
overpowered as
it's-
it was.
Yeah, it wasn't like if you had a Galahorn, you could probably complete. You could like. It wasn't like if you had a Galahorn, that's your ticket into a fire team.
Yeah.
It's not like that because that was
They definitely
that
made
was
it
in year
easier.
one.
And I definitely
Like,
feel
year
that
one,
through all these changes from year 1 to year 3, it's definitely made the community a better place to be.
Yeah.
Because like in Crota's End, like on LFG, like some of the criteria was you've got to have a Galahorn. So that kind of
all of the criteria was.
yeah, have a Galahorn. So that sort of, if you didn't have many friends like that played Destiny and you didn't have a
Oh,
Galahorn,
yeah,
that just
no.
excluded you from doing the raid. Because
Oh
no one
yeah,
would
it's
like.
also good how like there's a definitely bigger weapon variety you can use now. Like it's not
Yeah,
specific
there are
things you can use
more.
to
There are
make you do
lots of better legendaries, and there are lots of better like other weapons
I
that you
mean,
can use.
personally, for Crota, I prefer machine guns because it's constant damage. It's not blast damage.
well. Yeah.
But that's like my opinion.
And what do we
What do you
think
think's the
about
best of Wrath of the Machine?
best bit of Wrath of the Machine? That's a good question.
In my
I think
opinion,
it's-
it has to be Siege Engine. Siege
Yeah,
Engine
me
was
too.
just
Siege
so fun.
Engine's the bit
It's
where
so
you
fun.
need. It's probably one of the most
Teamwork.
frustrating parts if you fail, though.
Yeah, but once you
Yeah.
complete
I
it, you're
wouldn't-
like, whoa, that was really fun. Once
I
you
wouldn't call
complete
it
it's like-
difficult. I'd call it frustrating.
Yeah,
yeah.
because all you're literally
Well-
doing is running, picking up parts.
And hard mode, it's actually easier. Apart from the fact that the enemies are harder, you get
I
longer
think hard
to do
mode
it.
is very inconsistent because VOS 6 is the
I
hardest
don't
boss,
see the
which-
point in hard
I don't
mode
know,
this
that's
year.
weird.
I don't see the point in hard mode. What was the point in having a hard mode if it hasn't made a difference to the way that we play in the raid?
Yeah.
Well, it
like,
does.
it's just a
It,
slightly
it doesn't
harder
make it like hard. It makes hardly any difference.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
oh
it's
no,
just
the
like-
monitors are harder to shoot. Oh no, the siege
That's
engine.
something.
the warp
That's
the
something.
Siege engine.
if you're trying to LFG the raid, and I haven't had experience with this, but seriously, what would you do if they didn't... Oh god, I fell off. What would you do if they didn't shoot the monitors in time? It's like... Seriously.
And you get angry.
You'd
Yeah.
restart.
You just
It would just be very
You'd wipe
annoying.
and restart.
You'd find a new fire team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd find a new fire team and do it again.
But I definitely believe that Bungie aren't going down the same track, or at least I hope they're not going down the same track that they started in year 1. Because
yeah,
in
they're
year
not
1,
digging themselves a hole.
in year 1, it was kind of just they made so many mistakes because of this.
However, year one, they
Because
had the
this
best
weird-
raid in the game.
Yeah. But they did do this whole muck up with the story and the
Year 2
writer
had the
leaving.
hardest raid in the game.
No, it
Year
didn't.
one,
No, it
year
didn't.
one also year
Year
one had
one.
one of the basically the best raid in the game and the worst raid in the game.
Talking about former
Crota was
raids,
very bare. Crota was definitely very bare.
Yes.
do you think we should talk about the remake of raids? This has been a
Remake of
topic
raids.
for a while. Remake
People
of
have been
raids.
talking about remaking raids, so you need 6 people. And like you
Yeah,
can
'cause
like there
you
are
can solo.
like I think
can
I
solo
believe that
You
that
can
shouldn't
solo access part 2, which should not be possible.
yeah I believe
you
that they
can
shouldn't
You
I
can
believe
free man the whole raid.
yeah I think that we should have somewhere where they so you know in trials where it's like you can't enter without 3 people. I
Yeah,
think
they should do
that
that.
should also be a thing in the raid. because
Oh
like
yeah, you can't enter
you
without.
can't
Oh, yeah, you
enter
have
without
to
six
have 6
people
people.
because the raids are meant for 6 people. They're meant for teamwork. They're not meant for the people that
Oh yeah,
just want
see
to
who can
go.
solo it.
And I think if people want to go and solo it, Bungie should host those sorts of things where they give people these
Like the
sort of
Bungie bounty.
Yeah.
Like the Bungie bounty.
so
Yeah,
like
make the bungee bounties more exclusive.
so like you know like you had
In terms
this
of, like, what
you
they
had
do.
like the legend himself go and solo Axis Part 2 and all of this. He should be able to go to Bungie, ask if he can do it. They bring him to the studio. I know it's kind of a lot of effort.
Then make a stream about it.
Yeah,
They make a
but
stream
it's
about
like
it.
if you're going
then, like-
instead of having an option for everybody, make it for the people that want to do it.
I also
Yeah.
think that certain activities should keep their weapons to that sort of like a range of activities, because, like, say trials weapons, they should be exclusively better for PvP than PvE.
Yeah.
Because some of them are mutually exclusive. Like,
And
say,
it's like-
as an example, the legend himself soloed
Wait, am I
access
the
with a
only
burning
one?
eye.
Am I the only one with a trolls gun in here?
Yeah, I got
Well,
I
yeah,
actually
great
wait, I
choice,
got
then.
the fusion, but that's not on me today.
I have the burning eye, but I don't think it's actually. I think it's better for PvE than it is PvP. It's a
Yeah,
lot
that's
better
what
for
legend
PvE.
himself used to solo access.
And I appreciate that they
Well,
give
fast.
these guns these separate roles, but seriously, if it's a
They shouldn't be.
if it's a PvP weapon, it should honestly
Keep
be
it
better in
PvP.
PvP.
Like, obviously, blind perdition, I mean, is like, it shines in PvP,
It's a
but it's still
beast
very,
everywhere.
very good in PvE.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
it's not like it's bad.
oh, here's something in trials recently. I've seen fusions. Are fusions
Yeah,
coming
fusion
back?
rifles.
It's like why
Yeah.
are people using them? They didn't do anything to fusions.
They did. They buffed them.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
people are getting bored of shotguns.
I guess.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Here's another thing. A new
Fancy's
weapon.
good, though.
They need a new weapon to counter shotguns. Because the only
mean
way
a
to
new
counter a
weapon type?
shotgun
It's called-
is with the trespasser.
It's called Doctrine of Passing, dude. And it,
Oh, yeah. No,
Doctrine
we need
can
shots
counter them,
down.
but yeah, I think sidearms are the way to counter a shotgun. Because if you don't have a sidearm, you
Right.
can't really stop one that's
I also
charging straight
definitely
at
do.
you.
I hate Bungie's way of balancing. I don't understand, like, if something's good, they nerf it to the ground, they don't, like, give it a chance. Like, obviously nerf it how you want, like, a little, but I mean, you don't need to, like, make it unusable. Which is
Yeah,
what they
like-
do. Like, take Doctrine,
I do
for
really
instance. Like, it's
I use it
definitely a
still.
lot worse. It's a lot worse than it was in Year 2.
it's still usable though. I use it.
I know, but, I mean, compared to how it was, it's terrible.
It's not terrible.
I've had some
I
comments
said,
from
I said
Ben.
it is terrible compared to
I've
how
had
it
some
was.
comments from Ben,
Yeah, it was OP.
and Ben said that he wants to make Xur more. He wants to get rid of 3 of coins and make Xur more expensive.
No, don't get rid of 3
He doesn't
coins.
even sell what you want. Half the
Yeah,
time.
that's dumb.
Yeah, he also says that he to remind us.
Make him sell No Land Beyond.
He wants to
Yeah.
remind
And
us
then you can make
that
it more expensive.
Trials weapons do have a PvP perk.
Not all of them.
I'm just reading what my comment sections are saying. So
Oh, he is golden.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Anyway, what do we
I
think
guess
about
it's
this
almost-
piece of celery?
Noobs.
Well,
We've attempted to talk about
I
that,
know noobs.
Craig. We've attempted to. We can't share our secrets.
It's too exclusive right now. We need more information on the topic before we can discuss.
yeah, we do. We need more.
yeah, it's like
Hey Ben, I'm not a noob. I'm using Red Death. Leave me alone.
Wait, did Ben call you a noob or something?
Me called Soul Noobs.
Oh.
it's like
Yeah, 1v1 scrub.
He hasn't played Destiny in ages. That'll be his excuse.
Oh, Ben said
Yeah,
that
it is always
the PvP perks are built in apparently. I do know that, Ben.
They're not. The new ones aren't.
Oh yeah, there's no built-in perks for the new ones. The old ones, yeah.
If you go Adept, then if you get an Adept Blind Edition, it just comes with Snapshot. That's not really
Every-
a built-in PvP perk.
I mean,
Every
every
Adept one does.
has snapshot. Every adept weapon has snapshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
So-
it. Not the
I
7
swear I had
ones.
snapshot last year as well. Or was it a different perk?
No,
Yeah, it's a
it was-
I
different
know.
perk.
Guys,
I know
we
what
have
that
we
weapons
have
had
we
built-in
have
perks.
4 viewers right now on my stream.
Oh, nice, I'm gonna check that.
What else should we talk about?
Right, there's
I
not really
guess-
much else.
I think we covered
I
it,
got
to
an
be honest.
exotic.
Oh, that's something. Rep boosters. Do you
Rep
think
boosters,
do you
I
think
mean-
that do you think that they were a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, good thing.
It
I
didn't really
think-
change that much. I mean, they give you, like, obviously extra XP, but I think, yeah, it was a good addition.
I think they need to add. I think they should add ones maybe for, like,
Ooh,
ill will.
Oh, we got a
I think
nice,
that they should add. The,
Mulligan
PvE roll.
underdog.
PvE roll.
Mulligan
yeah.
underdog.
I think
No,
they
it's
should
Mulligan
add
triple
more
tap.
rep boosters for other things
That isn't triple tap.
instead
That's
of just.
triple tap.
It's like,
Oh, it's
That's
my
triple-
sniper. My sniper is Mulligan underdog.
can
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
yours is. I'm talking about the ill will.
can I
Yeah,
just bring
that's
our
good.
attention also to the fact
Can we go to
that
the I'm gonna go to the tower because I have
Splice-
leveled up personally.
let's go to the tower.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
tower talk.
And then we can
we
end
need
the
to
stream
visit
there.
the tower occasionally. Thoughts on splicer keys and all these new like accessories that have been brought to
Archon's Forge.
Archon's
Yeah, Archon's
Forge.
Forge in general.
We haven't
Archon's
talked
Forge
about
is super
Archon's Forge yet. What do we all think about Archon's Forge?
Better
I like
than
it.
Prison of Elders. Better, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely better.
I have
100%.
to say that if they were to add this Archon's Forge as Prison of Elders, they would have had what would be Archon's Forge now so much better. Because like imagine, or would you even have an Archon's Forge
No,
if you
No, I
had?
don't think
I
so.
don't think he would have. I don't think he would have.
No.
And I definitely
Maybe they
think
would have. Maybe they would have made the Archon's Forge sort of Prison of Elders type. Prison of
Yeah,
Elders.
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
that's something. The quest line for Festival of the Lost, it brings you back to Court of Oryx. What do we
That's
think of
really
that?
annoying. That's really annoying because like
I
it's
think
just
it's
no
okay
one
that
I
we're
has-
got
going back
rid
and
of all
forth.
my
It's annoying
rune.
how you need a stolen rune. You need a stolen
Yeah, I
rune.
got
Like, why
rid of all of
stolen
my
rune?
runes.
I got rid of all my runes, so that's just annoying in my opinion.
And anyway, Court of Oryx isn't rewarding for us anymore. It's 335 only.
Yeah.
So there's no point.
What was the point in that? And I'm also thinking, what's the point in even
Oh.
having the Dreadnought anymore? It's like
Right
nobody
beyond
goes
Nemesis.
there
Hadium Flakes. I had to do it for my Hadium Flakes for my sword.
for the sword
My
quest. I still
stealth
need to do my Void Sword quest. I need to find all
I got
the.
like beyond Nemesis. That's my supremacy bounty.
I need to gather materials.
What is it? Intellect.
What about the
Strength.
What about the new Shaxx Crucible bounty replacing
No,
his
no,
old
I
one?
Nah,
don't like it.
I don't like it.
I find it annoying how we have to get primary kills.
I like how I like the old one where you had to like complete 5 bounties and then you had it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
it just
I
annoys
made you
me
do a
because
variety of game modes instead of one game mode.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
really
with
boring
the new
and,
Shaxx one, it's like grind out
That's
supremacy.
a good point
grind
that's
out
been
class,
raised in my.
grind out
That's a
control.
good point that's been raised in my comment section. They're saying that Ben's saying that he hopefully thinks that they wouldn't have 3 Prison of Elders in Destiny 2 like they have in Destiny 1. I
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think one is enough.
I don't think they'll bring Prison of Elders.
I think that if they have, I think that they should have one, maybe like not even one, just something like that. You're able to
I'd
go.
I appreciate an arena type PvE.
Yeah,
game
an
mode.
arena type
Yeah.
PvE sort of thing. but I think that if they were to repeat Prison of Elders, that just wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't.
Hey, I finally got Sea of Tears. I have all the shaders now. Yes.
Nice.
It's been a
Oh,
long
that's
time.
possible.
There we go. I like this shader. If you
Yeah.
have a look at my character, you can see how it looks on me.
Sea of Tears, full blue.
Oh, I'm like one light off 384. So hopefully.
I'm one light off. I'm like one light off 387.
So I'm hoping I get 386.
Plot
for
lines
I've
for
got
Destiny
both the
2.
package.
What do we think
Oh, we
Destiny
got
2
a
is going to be
longbow.
about? Oh, longbow.
Let's see
What
what we
longbow
get.
did you get?
Lucky.
Firefly, Last Resort, Long View, Terrible Scopes, and Snapshot.
It's
Yeah.
decent for PvP. No, PvE, sorry.
Here's a
I
question.
didn't look
Why
like you-
doesn't
I already have a longbow, so okay, Spectral.
Why doesn't Xur come to the Iron Temple? And
I
I
got
know the
two to them
whole,
all.
and I know the Grimoire like says that he has, like the 9 have
Helen,
links with
look at my ship. Helen, look at my ship.
the tower, but you know.
Wait.
Hopefully strikes.
No.
Wait,
Gonna
which
jump
ship-
off the tower. Gonna
Which
jump
ship
off the
did you
tower.
get? Which ship? My
The
ship.
one
You got the
have,
jet
the one
crystal,
you
the
have.
crystal
Hey.
jet. Nah, screw you guys. Bye. See you later.
Sorry. Wait, do I have to fully upgrade my sword to get the quest?
Okay, Ben says that he
Yeah.
wants strikes to be more
already done
mechanically
that.
challenging
I don't get the
in
quest.
Destiny 2, like a mini raid. I
Nah,
don't know what
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like. I think strike should. I think a raid's a raid. A raid needs to be
The
mechanically
heroic ones
challenging.
are hard enough as they are.
A strike is a strike. A strike is for something people that you can get loot out of, and it's simple enough
it
that
doesn't-
you can
and
do
you can-
it, but it's hard enough that
It's-
it's challenging.
It's simple enough that you can just matchmake for it.
Yeah, I don't want it to
That's
be
the
like, oh my god, it's
with-
like let's say it's like a mini dungeon or something from like
Because with the raid, you need vocal communication.
yeah, for a strike, it's for people that
In a
don't
strike,
need that or they
it's for
don't want to
people
do
that-
a raid. It's for
Matchmake,
PvE.
there's a reason
It's
why
like
there's matchmaking.
PvE players. Not all PvE players want to do the raid. They just want to do
yeah.
general
My shotgun.
PvE.
I
As
stuck
a
on my
whole.
shotgun.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
I'm getting
Wait.
so lucky.
Choose the more
Is your
last
RNG
resort
going up?
rangefinder, rifled barrel. Oh my days, that's good.
I'm so lucky.
Huh.
Oh, but you didn't get aggressive ballistics. Unlucky.
No, but still good.
What do we think about all
I'm
these
not-
emotes that are coming back to Destiny right now for Festival of the Lost?
There's only two.
Strange dance. Oh yeah, I love it.
I don't mind them. They're a bit weird.
I like the terrifying one. That's one that one's pretty cool.
Oh, he means
Wait, what do I
like
need to infuse my sword up to?
Ben means like the one in I forgot what it's called. The one in Venus where you have to go and you pick
Right
up
on
the
Flash.
orbs and you deliver them to the place.
The mechanical one.
Yeah,
Oh, that one. The
I agree with him there.
Swords of Mine.
I do hope that there are more like that, but not all
Yeah.
of them. I don't want all of them to be, okay, here's the mechanic, who's going to pick this up, who's going to deliver it, that sort of thing. I kind of want them to be, I can do this by myself, as long as I have a teammate with me.
Yes.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Masks.
Yeah, I guess.
Can I just ask, which is your favourite mask out of this year's Festival of the Lost?
Files.
This year's
Access.
Revenant.
I like the...
Oryx. I like Oryx.
Revenant.
Yeah, but that was last
Obviously,
year.
apart from. Oh, I got
Okay.
Revenant. I got
I
Revenant.
like
Okay, just favourite mask in general. Not out of...
Oryx.
Just out of...
What favorite one that I
Flaming
have?
Skull. Flaming Skull from year 2.
Yeah, me too.
Flaming
Yeah, I like that
Skull.
one.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
I like that one.
I think the funniest one to wear is probably the Lost
I like the
Prince
speaker.
mask. That kind of just looks extremely odd, because his mouth is just constantly open.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of look good with this on.
You look beautiful.
I know, right? My face. Talking about the Lost Prince, what happened to him? Where
He
are
died.
we?
Apparently,
No, he died,
after...
didn't he?
No, he didn't die. Apparently, like, he crash landed somewhere on Mars.
I think-
like, that we can't access.
No, I think he
and-
crash landed on a moon of Saturn.
I think the Queen actually died though.
Yeah,
No.
the
Maybe
Queen-
she'd be back.
What
maybe
I
she'd be
really
back
heard,
in
I was watching a
Destiny 2.
YouTube video on this a couple days ago. People are speculating that, you know how she did that whole like blowing up orbs into the universe, destroying the dreadnought, that sort of thing. People are speculating that she went inside the Traveler, like she teleported into the
Inside?
Traveler, and people think that that's where the Nine are based.
Maybe.
It's
What,
like all
inside
the
the Traveller?
yeah.
Mm.
And I'm like, that's a good theory, but honestly, is that true?
I thought the Traveler was a solid ball.
But yeah, it's like if I take us
No,
all
he's
over,
hollow. You can play golf
it-
with him.
if we all go over to the speaker, there's resemblance
Rocking that Traveler
of
mask, James.
yeah, I know, links. There's resemblance of the Traveler being hollow. And I'm like, these orbs that are placed around here, it's kind of like people are speculating that this orb is the Traveler, and that's what's inside its own universe. And like
That's
that, you see
pretty-
that ball up there? That's supposed to be the Traveler.
Really?
Apparently so.
Well, like, the speaker is pretty obsessed with the Traveler, to be honest.
Yeah, I swear he has like some sort of sexual attraction.
Probably.
He just like gets one off to the Traveller.
Yeah, Ben saying that the Queen didn't die, she
I
teleported
went
out
to
of
the
it.
balls.
What are all these paperworks?
What? I'll make it. I don't know.
It's all very strange.
Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap my stream up now.
Should we wrap it up? How long's it been? Let me check. Yeah, it's been about an hour. Let's all go to
Yeah.
where we started this, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Also, what do we think about the Destiny symbol being on the back of the Traveler, on its mask?
I think it's pretty cool. That's cool.
Alright.
On the mask, I kind of like that.
Yeah, and I really like the oh, what's it called? The new respawn animations.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to agree with you
I don't
there.
like how they run out though.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, I have to.
I think that they should only run out when you exit out of Destiny.
I've got the whim of Ruffle, so
Oh, you just jumped off the edge. Well done.
yeah, but like respawn animations.
Oh, you just showing respawn
Oh,
animations.
I spawned over there. It was pretty
Oh.
cool.
Cool.
Like it's like spawns an anagram, and
Okay, we're
It's
ready
all
to finish it
Okay,
up.
it's
should we wrap the stream up then?
Yeah.
We have
So this has
been
been the podcast.
the podcast of Tower Hour. I'm James.
Tower Hour,
This is
Tower
Mahan.
Talk. I'm Mahan. Hello.
Thank you to our
Goodbye.
guests.
Craig and Hugo, thank you for
Craig
being
and
great
Hugo.
guests.
We'll be
Lovely
back.
topics today.
Some point. Follow me on Twitter.
We're not
Twitter
gonna
was J-
promise
my-
you to a schedule this yet.
my
'cause,
my
you know,
Twitter is James Can Spell. I'll be updating when we're next streaming on there.
My Twitter
thank
is
you for
at
watching.
FuzzyTube. Goodbye.
Really? Okay. Bye.
Good. Bye.